going? How's it going, man? Dusting off this channel a little bit, getting ready for the horror season. October, I'll be streaming here, doing the horror show, trying to get the atmosphere right for it. I will say, being that this elaborate studio is in a garage, many things happen when the lights are out. You know, I had a bug fly right into my freaking throat. I don't even know what kind of bug it was. I was like, what was that? It's nasty, gross, disgusting. Oh. Anyway. How are y'all doing? It's been, honestly, I have to say, I am very disappointed. But it's to be expected, really. I don't know why I would expect otherwise, anything other, but because the situation is this. I have noticed, guys, that it seems like not a whole lot is happening other than everyone who's been like team fuck Ralph or okay, yeah. People who have been like Ralph A-logs, they have all lost, essentially. I mean, just massive L's throughout the board, throughout Kino Casino. That's over. That's done. So sad. You know, Andy Worski feeding us his lies, gaslighting us, telling us that he was working out. He wasn't working out. He didn't work out. He might have stepped foot in that gym maybe twice. Didn't work out. So sad. So pathetic. Didn't even care. Did not even care. Tonight's stream is gonna be a mixed bag, dude. I'm gonna share my thoughts about all the stuff that's been happening lately. I have been paying attention, but been kind of disconnected at the same time. May not make a whole lot of sense, but you'll understand that. And I'll get like whispers of what's going on. We'll talk about my disappointment really comes from but the whole council of evil thing, the people that are in that circle, still in that circle, whatever it is they're doing, if they're just jerking each other off, I don't get it. I'm baffled by their stupidity of the choices that they have made, and I'm disappointed in their efforts and their pathetic attempts to mislead the audience and to I don't, dude. It's like I said, it's disappointing. It's also gone so far. They've doubled down so far on, I don't even want to say the word anymore, that I could not actually reference them in any real way without it getting real grimy, greasy, and dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I try to have a conversation about what I do on the streams and stuff, and some of my neighbors, they know what I stream. So he was asking about the Council of Evil. I was like, I can't even explain it to you other than like, it's some fucked up shit, dude. Okay, but whatever. Normal people don't have time for that. And surprise, I'm one of them. I shouldn't have time for that, I should say. So, we'll start off with, I guess we'll start off with the surfer. Still smoking a cigar. Ethan Ralph and pig tears are in his... Ethan Ralph and his pig tears are delicious. Well, it is funny to see. I like seeing Ethan Ralph rage. Okay, like, good thing. Good. Okay, I read that chat in reference to the Drunken Surfer, and it's a good time for that. So, Drunken Surfer was a Ralph A log for a very long time. Was against Ethan Ralph and Baked Alaska and all of them with PPP. And then he turned and went the other way after his breakup with PPP. And I said it before in a live stream that I was spitballing theories that maybe he's doing that. Maybe he aligned himself with the person he used to shit on with his ex to get back at his ex, you know? So I think we were aware of what happened when Surfer, or actually when Ethan Ralph kind of, I guess you could say, befriended Surfer. More like had casual conversation with him on the kill stream, or brought him up on the kill stream. And Surfer misinterpreted that as, oh, you're in his good grace, you're BFFs, you're super friends now. And that's exactly the opposite, right? Like a host of a show, they're going to use you for entertainment. They're going to use you for their purposes. They may have their real reasons, their real feelings are going to be closely guarded. And until the time is right, that card, will be played. And I totally understand that. I get what Ethan Ralph was doing there. I mean, I A-logged Ralph for a long time. Dude, this channel started off doing zombie hunting videos and then doing as a podcast for a horror publishing thing. And then I got drunk. I started drinking the drama Kool-Aid and I got drunk on it. And I went full force into YouTube drama that had nothing to do with everything else I was doing. And it like totally shifted things and distracted me, honestly. It was not good for me. If I could change things, I probably would. But my point of bringing that up is I was A-logging Ralph even before PvP and Surfer came around. Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't even know who they were. But, But eventually what happens is, not only do I do Gunt Wave, where, okay, I'm A-logging them a little harder, and I'm going on with the same fake news. I don't know why I'm putting that quote. It says fake news. There's a lot of stuff out there that's put out there about Ralph that is absolutely bullcrap. People know that. It's just played up tabloid bullshit. And people like me, or like Surfer, like PPP, will regurgitate that stuff, will feed it out to you. And the problem is, while we're joking around, many people just don't understand that, and actually take it at face value that, Ethan Ralph actually, killed a dog, is there even any evidence that actually happened? Come on now. Come on. But people, oh, it's funny. We'll just run with it. You could run with your fan fiction. This kind of reminds me of why I stopped doing Gunt Wave and why I was doing the Ralph of Mal News Network for a little while. I was like, you see it. You see what it is. It's just a bunch of sensational shit talking without any real facts. There's some things that happen that there's proof of, but the whole reason I'm bringing all that up though is I do that. I've done that, and I wouldn't think for a second that I would be able to honestly and seriously be able to break bread, so to speak, with Ethan Ralph, or even share a stream with Ethan Ralph, right? That wouldn't happen. That would happen. I think I said before that it would be kind of interesting if it ever did happen, but that would never happen. And that's the honest truth of it. That's a realistic perspective there. So for Surfer to think that he was in some sort of good grace and was actually on friendly terms or a friend with Ethan Ralph, he has himself to blame. Come on, you're gonna tell me that Surfer. Actually, if you were to tell me that Surfer thought for a second, actually thought that Ethan Ralph didn't know, wasn't aware of all the stuff he said about him, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah. Surfer probably doesn't think Ethan Ralph remembers. Or maybe Ethan Ralph forgave. But clearly, he was wrong, right? He was very wrong. Now, I'm going to get distracted here, okay? I'm not drunk. I had a lot of beers today, but it's all, throughout the day and whatever. It's all fine now. I'm just drinking water now. But I am playing with this light for the setup. So the light's off here, okay? And I kind of want to play, change with the color of it. Let's see. I think this button here. Wait, hold on. There we go. Now. All right, this is supposed to change the color. It's not really change. Oh, whoa. There we go. There we go. The green. Oh, that's cool. All right, that's not bad. Oh, that blue. Let's go for a deep blue. Can we go for a deep dark blue? Something like that. Oh, this looks shady. This looks greasy. Oh yeah. This looks real greasy. Probably it is real low lighting though. It is asking for a bug to pop out or something, Oh god. Horrible. This is so cheap. I might end up ditching this altogether. I mean, trying to capture the ambience, this goth ambience is nice and all, but people want to be able to see, right? People want to be able to see what's on the screen, who's talking. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I'm not ignoring you, chat. I'm not ignoring you. I was just on a roll talking, okay? All right. So where was I? Where did I put my beer? Okay. I am drinking what this is the last of my beer, okay? Here's my water. There you go. Anyway. We could play that part of Cozy. Of the kill stream. We could play that part. Our Surfer gets Thanos snapped off the kill stream. And the long version of it is actually kind of worth listening to, but it's a slow burn. As soon as a Surfer joins the call, that's when things start going kind of awry for him. Problem is, he's not aware that it is. He thinks everything's okay, but things aren't okay. Things are not okay. They're making, by I say they, I mean Failure, and I believe his name is Geek, right? Geek Thulu, whatever. Who have all been co-hosts and orbiters of Warski. They were on the call, and they were mocking Surfer, and Surfer was really bringing down the mood. He didn't fit in there. He wanted to reference a cigar that no one cared about. Oh, Chad said do Deep Red. Deep Red would be nice to do. This thing does have red, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. So let me do what I shouldn't do and dabble with that one more time. Okay. Oh shit, this thing's getting hot. This thing's getting real hot. This little LED thing. Oh shit. That might work. It's not deep though. See, though, I know what you're talking about, and to get that, I might have to end up just getting a projector thing or just a bigger light for this area. That's what's probably gonna happen. Okay, this thing is not gonna cut it. Here I have it flashing lights. Whoa. Oh, actually, that one red was really good. That flash. Oh man, if I get that. The guys are at a rave, man. We're at a party. I'll tell you who's not having a party, though. That's Surfer. Surfer is not having a party right now, for sure. Okay. He's not liking this. This is so trippy. This is so trippy. Keep it or lose it, dude. Okay. All right. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Let's play this part. Let's just play.
Well, that's
Something they can grab onto.
Oh man, yeah, I might need to shave it. No, I don't know.
Don't go.
Quick context, though. We'll pause for context. This is the part where Baked Alaska's talking about his possible prison days. Okay, he's gonna shave his hair pretty much off so that there's no hair to grab when they're, giving him the treatment.
Skinhead, you might get tossed into the wrong.
Well, I was thinking about
isn't that his audience?
I'm just saying it's not really like people say. Like I don't know.
Yeah, why are we beating out about Baked? We're supposed to be beating about stupid cartels over there.
No, I like this. Please keep beating on. Well, speaking of beating on people, when I get out of jail, and I've said this before, but like you guys need to press Worski. I actually want to fight Worski because he challenged me to a fight. I said yes.
Oh, now you're gonna come out and want to fight him. Now you know what that motherfucker's got.
Now, I want you to pay close attention to Surfer during this, okay? His body language. Like, he's smoking that cigar as if he's nervous. As if he's really nervous. He kind of does that throughout the whole thing, almost.
I remember that.
Gentlemen, one at a time, please. One at a time.
Oh, and he comes in there and he starts yelling, and that's when Ethan Ralph's like, hey, one at a time. He does this throughout the whole stream when Surfer's on. Like, he interrupts them. He doesn't like wait his turn to talk, and when he is given a turn to talk, it's like they don't care. They don't take him seriously, and he brings some stupid shit.
Please, my God.
Bricked off Worski challenge, Baked, and I was looking forward to it.
Yes.
I remember that.
Let's make it happen.
It never came to fruition.
By the way, hold on. Wait. 1 second. 1 second. That was my idea. I don't know if everybody knows that, but it was my idea because there wasn't going to be any fight. Tonka wasn't even there. And so I said, we need something to continue the story, basically. So why don't you challenge Baked Alaska?
The Yoba versus the Dopa.
And he was like, oh, I don't know. And I talked him into it. Yeah, because
I don't know if you know this. I literally said yes.
Yeah.
I could probably find the text. And then Andy's like, okay, we'll set it up. And then I believe that whole like aim thing happened a few weeks later, and he fucking left the internet. And so it never happened.
That's
Taxi driver Groiper sent $3 Baked. Are you going to take over the woods in prison?
Probably not, but finish this. Finish your thought, Baked. Hold on, wait, finish your thought. Hold on, wait, finish your thought, Baked. Finish your thought.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, I said yes. So my question is, he wanted to fight me. I said yes. But it never happened. He had a mental breakdown and left the internet. So why don't we make this fight happen after I get out of jail?
I mean, I don't think he'll be rushing to do it, but yeah, I would. Why not? I mean, if he's not scared.
Like, Morrison's going to have plenty of time.
So he's still there, kind of waiting for his turn to talk, and he's gonna get another chance to, but it's gonna get he's gonna get shut down.
To train, he's already done a professional fight. I've never done one, so he's actually got the edge on me.
Plus, there'd probably be a little buzz just to see if he gets fucking, flattened again like that. So yeah.
How many visitors do you get on your list? Maybe add Andy Pires to the list. You guys can hash it out.
No, I think there is like
with all the guards around.
There is a limit. You know what's fucked though? When I was in jail, and I didn't know this because it wasn't like that in West Memphis, but they were putting cases on people for fights they had in jail. Yes, they were. I'd never heard of that before.
Quellas sent $3 once inside. Talk to Quellas. Want to live? Get a shift. We need hitters, so do us a favor and we'll provide you with a shank.
But yeah, they were putting cases on people for fights they had in jail. Like, which I mean, unless you just beat a guy senseless, I'd never even heard of that.
Okay, we're going to fast forward a little bit. We are very close to the part. I just wanted you to focus, to really get in the context here of what's happening. But let's I think it's around here.
Crazy as fuck, but yeah, they would put a case on you for. I was in jail with a guy who stabbed a federal prison guard underneath his armor because they wear body armor, and he knew where to stab him, and he was in jail for armed robbery, federal penitentiary, because he did the armed robbery in D.C. Attempted armed robbery or something. Then he stabbed the guard, and he ended up doing like an extra 15 years or something like that.
What a hero!
Yeah,
they say to me all the time, "Don't be a hero."
He was trying to be a hero.
It is. I'll say this. I don't know if you experienced this, Rob.
See, it's kind of like there's a circle of guys, a clique of guys, whatever, group of guys, all right? But there's that one who's not really part of them, but he wants to be. That's what it kind of reminds me of, okay? That's the vibe I get here. And it very much is the case. Like, this is like playing nice, Ethan Ralph, and we're gonna see another side of him very soon. In fact, let's just skip ahead.
Fuck the jail guy
at that fucking county lockup. It was almost panel.
PPS the gun busters.
Like you're gonna help there. So I
you take those 2 months.
All right, now let me play this. This is before the fight.
We're gonna skip ahead here. I didn't realize how far back it was. Let's skip here.
Percent $3.
My show.
This is we're right here.
Jaworski.
It happened so fast.
Jaworski walked over there to try to talk to him, hang with him.
Davidson $3. You can smell the feet.
come at me right after the fight. They're like, Sam Hyde hates you, this and that. I'm like,
this is it. Oh, we're so close. We're right here.
What?
Hold up.
Dana White sent $3. Kyle Maynard with no limbs at his disposal.
I don't really understand that, but they were like, they Hyde donated so that's just lies. And then I said that, and then they just like changed the subject to like, well, but you could tell like PPB and Worski were just fanboying him.
Exactly.
$3. Look up Kyle Maynard MMA fight.
I will. By the way, plus it's like he doesn't want to hang around people like that. You know what I mean? Like,
this part's interesting. They're talking about the lies that people have said about them, and their surfer. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
Oh, no.
It's like
he's more like a fan buoy.
Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? He doesn't want to hang around folks like that. It's like, I mean, he'd probably be nice to them. I'm sure he didn't spit in their face or anything.
He's a nice guy. He'd be nice to them, but
yeah, but it's like, okay, these guys are clearly fangirling. I think I'll go hang with my boys.
The casino fans are the fucking lowest IQ retards.
The casino fans are the lowest IQ retards. Now, chat, I have a question for you. The same people who like the Kino Casino, do they also like Surfer? Do they also share that space? Some of them, maybe. Some. Maybe not all. I just realized.
Dead Man 1.
Oh, thank you, Chad Stein. Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. It's much appreciated. I'm not going to lie to you. That $5, when it does come to me, is going to go exactly where you think it is. Okay? To booze and cigars. All right? That's money well spent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got to say, too, I thought about this. The sort of people who are the audience of our sphere, when I say our sphere, I mean... Some of the people who watch me are also the same that watch like other people, like Gahul, Daimo, a certain Norwegian pedo guy, and you would probably, if I were to ask you, do you think those people are retarded? I don't think they're all retarded. I think you guys are very smart. I think you guys are great. But I think you would agree, though, that it you would have to, like, if you're going to be like a fan of Surfer and be part of his Bible studies all the freaking time, you would have to be a particular grade of retarded, right? Is that fair? Is that fair? I think that's accurate. I think that's fair. I mean, if you're going to some, I don't know, if you're going to Surfer for Bible study, didn't he whip out his dick for like DJ Axel and shit? I don't know. Dude, if you're getting religious teachings, Bible readings from anyone on YouTube, anyone, you're doing it fucking wrong. You're already failing. If you want to learn if you want to read the Bible, go read the fucking Bible, okay? If it doesn't, Jesus Christ. Anyway, oh fuck. Anyway, let's go ahead and.
They all
Hold on, aren't half of them followed you before? What are you talking about?
Half of the followers followed you before. Half of the followers followed you before. Let's hear that again.
Casino fans are the fucking lowest IQ retards. They all
Hold on, aren't half of them followed you before? What are you talking about?
That sounds fucking like Jesse Pinkman.
And that half, what happened? They left with PPP, huh?
Shut up,
Yeah,
surfer.
Boeing, PPP. You know, they
are,
believe
okay.
that. You know, they're just fucking retarded.
You're right about that. They are low IQ. Now I see. Was that on the We Searcher thing or whatever the fuck that was?
Yeah, it was on WeSearcher with Chuck Johnson. So like, I don't think that website exists anymore.
No, I
but
don't remember it though. They caught. They had some
he didn't
bounties on there that
believe
worked.
5K, but it was like he gave 5K to WeSearcher to find Baked Alaska's attacker, and then he hit me up, and I sent him like. He's like, I want to make sure this is real. He's like, because I see all these like conspiracy theories, you know, from all these faggots. And I'm like, no. So I sent Sam like my medical documents. He's like, oh shit, yeah, you got like your eyes got fucked up and all that. So yeah, he donated the 5K, and like me and him have stayed in touch. He also like I reached out to him when I was in Arizona, and like he gave me advice on like relaunching my career. He actually gave me a lot of like streaming ideas and stuff. No, like I've kept up with him, and like we've been good friends. So it's just funny how they lie, and they're like, oh, you know, da 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 da, and then I just prove it wrong, and they're like, then they move the goalposts. Oh, well, but you know, it's just I don't respect people that lie and slander me constantly. At least say something real. Give me real criticism,
Right.
Then I'll respect you.
That's sort of like the whole thing that PPP and Surfer right here used to fucking do. They just tell these bombastic lies about people to get them to react.
There we go. There we go. That's the part. That is the killer right there. Oh, hear that. Let's hear that one more time.
Like I reached out to him when I was in Arizona, and like he gave me advice on like relaunching my career. He actually gave me a lot of like streaming ideas and stuff. No, like I've kept up with him, and like we've been good friends. So it's just funny how they lie, and they're like, oh, you know, da 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 da, and then I just prove it wrong, and they're like, then they move the goalposts. Oh, well, but you know, it's just I don't respect people that lie and slander me
Don't respect people who lie and slander you. Well, there's one right there.
constantly. At least say something.
Hey, how many streams did Surfer do about Baked Alaska? Right?
Like real. Give me real criticism.
Right.
Then I'll respect you.
That's sort of
He looks nervous. I think that's the moment when he realized he fucked up. He fucked up.
That's sort of like the whole thing that PPP and Surfer right here used to fucking do. They just tell these bombastic lies about people to get them to react.
No,
Shut the fuck up, Surfer. Yes, you did.
That's not
Surfer.
true.
That's not
Everything
godly.
I called
Don't
out,
shit on the audience too hard
everything I
because
called out was fucking
Dude.
jokes. The
Dude,
problem
don't-
is PPP and Andy, like, they
It's not true. It's not true, buddy. Oh, that's great. That's lovely. That's real good.
think that the market is in making fun of Ethan Ralph and Bacon.
Oh, he references the market. The market's in making fun of Ethan Ralph. So what he's not saying is that the market is siding with Ethan Ralph. So Surfer's doing this because it's the market. Well, if he's doing that, he should just be honest with it. Like, I mean, I was honest for Jump Street. I don't really care one way or the other. Even when I was supposedly gun guarding Ethan Ralph, I still wasn't like kissing his ring or anything like that shit. Fuck. Goddamn.
To last. So because
Yeah.
they can't
Well,
just
Will
roll with
Wilson's
what's
version
going
of
on,
CTE sent
they have to
$3,
make
the
up
only way I will
things.
ever bother to watch another.
See, this is. I would handle this a lot different. This is the time where you'd be like, you know what? I have something I need to tell you. You make it real serious. You build it up like it's gonna be really good, and then you just drop this you drop a bombshell. You expose, you reveal to them all that this whole time you've actually been a Ralph A-log. I mean, that's kind of what you would have to do. Or you're someone who just doesn't give a shit about either side, either camp, and you think that playing these team games is something that middle school girls do. Come on now. Come on. I'm team Ethan Ralph. Or team I hate Ethan Ralph. Well, I don't know what the other team would be. That's stupid.
Like,
Jaworski fight.
me
is
and
if it looks
PvP,
something
when
like
we made
this.
fun of fucking Ralph and Baked Alaska, like, it was because things happened.
Yeah.
Like, when the stuff came out about fucking Ralph, for instance, hanging Buddy's dogs on
Yeah, but
the
that didn't
show.
happen. But see, that
Like,
didn't happen. By the way, oh,
See, that would have been where he should shut up. But what do you mean it didn't happen? But Surfer can't hear. Like when Surfer's talking, he talks so loud that he can't hear anyone else talking. So when Ethan Ralph responded with, but that didn't happen though, instead of being like, okay, well, what happened? He does this.
wait. That didn't happen. And you guys lied about me getting him kicked out of his church. And you guys lied about like 1,500 other things. And so actually,
And that's true. That's true. He did lie about that.
what Geek said is true. You guys would just make up outrageous lies about people to get them to
No,
respond.
no.
Yeah, that's true,
I might
actually.
have been
Vindicated,
gaslit
'cause
about
No, that's true.
No, they wouldn't make up outrageous lies about people. PPP and Surfer both put out there that Baked Alaska and Nick Fuentes are running a pedo circle. Remember that? Do you remember that stream? I remember that stream. It was a long time ago. It was around that point when I was kind of disgusted at how low PPP would go. Because I was like, look, I don't like Baked Alaska or Nick Fuentes either. Not because of their politics, but just because of, well, various reasons. I was like, they're not running pedo circles. Like, what are you doing? Like, what's your evidence? Oh, they're in a pool that has a floating pizza, and now that was like his guy. He was like, oh, see, that's a sign right there. Oh, and he's eating pizza with them. Oh, they're pedos. It's so stupid. It was so fucking stupid. It was so dumb. Of course, someone with a brainstem, someone with some common sense would read the hyperbole and that it was just tabloid bullshit. But a lot of people don't. You know, satire is lost in a lot of ways. You know, I could say outrageous things and people actually do believe it. Some do, some don't. I don't know. You know. Anyway. Yeah, I just remember Surfer did definitely said some outrageous things.
This is his show.
That's true.
I win.
Basically,
Arnold
Surfer.
Rothstein's
You
dog.
lose.
Exodus, but Ralph lies about everything. One thing, if you haven't realized already, a lot of these people, everyone, including those that are on the Team Hate Ralph camp, lie all the freaking time. And what's funny is when they're caught in their lies, they're like fans or crowd or whatever. They don't care, or they play a double standard. They just whatever. Like there's certain things that are just jokes, whatever. You're just bullshitting around. Okay, but there's other things. I'm thinking some other stuff. I'm thinking with I'm thinking Flamenco right now. He's on my mind right now. I'll just talk about that. Someone who was outright exposed for being a fucking degenerate freak. Jesus Christ. Oh shit. There's a family I don't want to mess with anymore, I suppose, but I mean, there is a certain father in a certain family that has nothing, doesn't see any problem with pretty much prostituting his family for fame, prostituting his daughter for fame. I mean, he was already getting the podcast set up well before she started selling herself, soliciting her that she's open and interested to mingle to all sorts of influencers, like Destiny and shit. That stuff happened. That stuff happened. Grimy. I'm saying here, the moral of this, okay, the takeaway. This includes me, so I'm not on some soapbox. I'm not on a pedestal here. Okay. Like, there's really no one you can really trust. Okay, just that's the truth. That's the truth.
Ralph,
Good day.
You didn't
Good
go
day,
under
sir.
Rothstein's dogs.
You're under the spell.
Yeah, that
of
didn't happen.
PvP, Surfer. You didn't know what you were doing. You were being led astray. It's okay.
And Baked Alaska hands them that life preserver. You didn't know what you were doing. You were led astray. He could have did in that moment. You're right. I see the error of my ways. But no, he had to double down.
Yeah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen at all.
Rothstein's dogs, bro.
Yeah, that didn't happen, faggot.
You notice Bacon's like,
Yeah, that didn't happen, faggot.
Server now.
That didn't happen, faggot. Leave. Leave, faggot.
And just like that, he's gone. But it's not over with exactly. You see, there's a lot of thoughts he had. I'm checking the battery life on this thing. I'll talk about the light there a little bit. Let's see. Because there's certain thoughts that Ethan Ralph really shares, okay, after this.
I'm done talking to your faggot ass. I'm not gonna let you repeat that lie on my show. Yeah, so go fuck yourself would be what I would say. And you've been interrupting people all night. You're kind of on my nerves, if you want to know the truth about it. So
I'm just saying, Ralph. If it was real and it was a Chihuahua, I'm fully on board. Kill those fuckers.
yeah, go back to your 20 viewers, and if you thought I forgot all the fucking shit you motherfuckers lied about, you're wrong. So. Yeah, so there you go. So it was a very good idea for you to start bringing up other lies, motherfucker. So suck a dick and choke to fucking death on it would be what I would say to you.
Very kind words, right? So Surfer thought he was close and cozy with Ethan Ralph, was buddy, could bring up something like that, and maybe he thought he was joking around with them or whatever, but he learned a valuable truth right there, that no, he was never his friend. A valuable truth. And it's not over with, though. Surfer actually gives Ethan Ralph money because he can't get back on the show. He will pay super chats to bring up the dog and bring up other things. Okay, all right. It's real funny. Like if this happened to you, all right. Let's say for some reason, maybe you had a reason. Maybe you're in Surfer's shoes, and the reason why you are friendly with Ethan Ralph is because your former lover, your former roommate, and possibly homosexual lover hates him. Y'all broke up, so now you are a fan, and trying to be a friend of his because you want to get back at your, you know what I'm talking about, your former lover. Right? You know this. This is true. This is exactly what happened with Surfer, okay? I don't think Surfer actually cared either way, honestly. I think Surfer was still quietly, secretly an A-log. He just went with the Ethan Ralph side because PvP hated him so much, okay? That's the honest reason. Think about it. If you look at it in that perspective, it fits like it would be a homoerotic Hallmark movie. Well, Hallmark, I don't think would make homoerotic movies, but it would be a homoerotic, some sort of homoerotic story. Okay. And he's on this show. He's friendly, right? He's excited about this. The person he was trying to be friends with is the person that his former lover hated with so much disdain, right? Is inviting him back on the show again. They're sharing space, sharing time. They're talking. They're being cordial. You know, he thinks things are going a certain way, but he doesn't realize that they're not. Because, you see, Ethan Ralph isn't really into Surfer like Surfer is into Ethan Ralph. You see? It starts making sense, right? You start seeing it. So in other words, Surfer went to Ethan Ralph because of the breakup, right? He's trying to form a relationship with Ethan Ralph out of spite. The PvP. But Ethan Ralph wasn't interested. was not interested. Was only using him. And then kicked him the fuck out. And here's what he had to say about that.
Now, is there anything else?
Sorry I brought that up.
No, I'm not. I'm not, because it gave him a chance to start fucking lying about me again. So that's good.
Oh, Cool Tactics says Surfer was being fed lines on Doc's cord by Axel. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, there's a certain line he says. Oh, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. Because I think Ethan Ralph
definitely.
I was
knows
gonna move some
about
fucking
shit that's
gamblers and anonymous to go to, so fucking welcome them in.
Hey, and so maybe he's a little off the goop tonight, but I really think PPP is the guy who came up with all these malicious stories. Honestly.
Well, I don't necessarily disagree that it was him like pushing all that shit. Yeah, because I won't get into why.
Maybe let him cool off.
Yeah, it's definitely my show. All right, go ahead.
Taxi sent $3. Been waiting for Surfer to get kicked all night.
See, even the crowd doesn't like him.
Sure.
The kitchen chair.
There's the Drunken Surfer super chat with Dono for $3. He does that several times.
I wasn't even there from him, or I'm gonna send everybody. I've heard enough.
All right, he kicks everybody off. It's been like a 10-hour stream, 12-hour stream. He's tired. He's done. He made like $2,000, over $2,000.
I'm just like,
he's done. Wanting to retire.
Trying to manage the show, and these people.
Maybe hug his wife, or not wife currently, but hug. Maybe hug Rosie, or is that her name? I don't know what his name, what his baby girl's name is. I don't really care.
People just keep talking over each other for like an hour and a half, just like in my head, just fuck.
All right.
And it's not technically my show; it's my fucking show.
Wally sent $3 timeout. More like surfs up. That's all I got.
So.
And notice Ethan Ralph's drinking water right now. He's not even drinking liquor or Maker's Mark. I don't think he was drunk for any of this. I think he was clearly sober, very sober.
I hope you guys enjoyed. That non-snipe there. I'd been waiting to do that for like an hour, by the way. But yeah, you're definitely not gonna get on here.
Surfer sent $3. Hey, hi, I'm a Canadian retard. Please.
There's Surfer. Now, that might not be the Drunken Surfer. It might be someone donating as him.
Please let me back in the call so I can slur drunkenly and laugh at my own jokes and talk over people and then laugh real loud and
Probably
be generally
Are you going to keep giving me money? Go ahead.
Bambiggity Balm sent $3. I can finally say this.
Go ahead.
Since he is here, talking it.
Here.
Yeah, it's
Shut
like,
up.
it would take another hour to wind that down, too. So it's like, I don't feel like fucking.
We are waiting here because there's something he says. Hold on. I think it's right
Yeah.
here.
Keep giving me money.
$3 putting puppies in an oven is totally normal, bro.
Ain't nothing normal about you, faggot.
This is
Literally, you carried the bags of the fattest faggot, the biggest fucking loser on the internet for years, a guy who spread his asshole, and probably were his gay lover, if you want to know the truth about it.
Finn sent $5. Classic Ralph outro. Kicking everyone out and ending the show.
All you do is hang around with pedophiles these days in the first place, so don't get me started, son. You really don't want this.
Does he know about the Council of Evil? He just referenced that. He did it by name, but by the big reveal of all that, right? It was a weird fucking thing. Let's talk about it for real fast. I don't want to talk about it too much. It kind of gets too much attention to it, honestly. Like those guys, they thrive on desperate attention at this point. And it's kind of sick and sad. I'm going to say right now, too, I have no interest in ever having another conversation with any of those guys. And I include Gahul as well. So if they do call, oh, you're not answering because you're afraid. No, man, like, I don't want to have anything to do with what you guys are about. Okay? That's it. That's really it. Like, I've been moving on, doing my own thing. Some people like it, some people don't, or whatever. And this channel's gonna be moving on and doing what I want it to do gotta be what it used to be a little bit. All right, that's happening too. I mean, we'll still do some, you know, drama streams every once in a while, I'm sure, you know, but you know, but the other thing I wanted to talk about here, I'm disappointed, is that, and kind of the reason why I don't want anything to do with what they're about, is that they haven't moved on. Their move on has been disastrous. They've imploded. It's like, I don't know. Like you have the Dymo pretending to be a therapist, try to be, I don't know, like a TV therapist, give advice, and then he calls up. He'll actually get decent advice from like the King of Pole guy or whatever. Then he'll call up grossly offensive, and then blame grossly offensive for having low energy and dead air when he was the one who called him. The host of a show called somebody else and had nothing to say. And okay, like, you're the one who's supposed to make it lively. Okay, do something with it. Make a show. I don't think they have anything. I don't think they have anything. Gahul's the only one in that group that has a creative bone in his body and can actually put forth and put out something that's worth watching every once in a while. Like his nostalgia critic video, that was pretty funny. That was enjoyable. He can do that. The Dymo, he's a talentless bird. It doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't. I'm not worried about it. I think it's sad, but I think it really tells all. And especially how hard they cope and pretend like everything's going well for them. But it's like, okay, whatever. You know, I know lately I've been streaming on Twitch too, like an audience of like, you know, my best stream was on a Saturday when I was watching the Gravure stuff. Hey, man, let's put that on the screen. Honestly, this here seeing Ethan Ralph on the screen is not doing it for me, right? Let's put some Gravure stuff on the screen here. Let's do that. There we go. There we go. You know, I stream stuff like this on Twitch. Man, I get some people in there, and I get some subs. And subs are different. I get follows and I get subs. I got subs. Subs are nice. But you know, I've been moving on, doing my thing. Anyway. Let's see. There were some other things. Oh, GTA 6. Dr. Z is Kino? Okay. Dr. D is Kino? Sure. Whatever. Nah, man. Grossly should be mocked for answering the call and being unfunny. Why? Like, if someone called me to annoy me, like, I'd pick up. Honestly, if you called me to annoy me and you're doing some sort of show, I'd be like, don't call me again, faggot. Just don't call me again. Never call me again. Click. That's it. That's what I would have done. But it's not Grossly's job to make the Dymo stream funny. And that's what I'm saying. Like, some people, they're like, I don't know. They're still. Some people see kind of ignore the cringe of it all and pretend like that it's Kino and whatever. It's some of the people who say, oh, something's Kino. I don't even think they know what Kino means. Kino, actually, at this point, dude, people say what Kino is, you probably don't even know what it is. Chat, what is Kino? Just tell me right now. Put it in the chat. What is Kino? Let's argue about that. Let's argue about what Kino is. Some guy LARPing as a samurai, engaging in autistic internet blood sports stuff. Could be Kino at times. That's how you do it. All of them have fucked up teeth. It's not about the teeth, okay? It's not about the teeth. It's about watching them check for breast cancer. And that's I think that's what they're doing there. But here's another truth too. As this channel changes and it shifts back into more horror content, some of you guys are just gonna leave because you don't care about that, and that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I have no problem with that. Honestly, this I mean, think about something fast. I am not interested in deep diving into the lore of other internet weirdos to find out all the disgusting stuff they do, the funny stuff they do, to then relay that to you, to regurgitate that to you like some sort of wannabe Medicare, or because that's what all these people are kind of doing, right? They're kind of emulating that thing. I don't have that interest anymore. It's first off, I don't know if you can tell, but it seems like the walls are kind of closing in on that sort of content, and that there's certain things that can happen that can get you shut down real fast, and I'm not interested in that either. Have I ever been to Japan? No, not yet. Probably will, though, one day. Debit could be the next Bloodsport god, but he's a pussy. Bloodsports is dead. What are you talking about? There is no Bloodsports anymore. What are you talking about? The next Bloodsport god. Because what happens is people aren't interested in it. What are you talking about? IBS is done. Are you kidding me? People who think that IBS is still a thing are delusional and I don't know, like living in the past, nostalgic about something that once was, never will be again. You go ruffle Cog's feathers, guess what's going to happen? He's going to invite you on the show. He's going to mute you or lower your volume, and you're just going to have to, be as calm as you can be and just, repeat the same thing. Just let him know that he's an idiot and whatever. But that's about it. Like, he's not going to actually banter. He's not actually going to engage. Okay? Like, no. They're like, and you end up arguing with the same autistic idiots about stupid stuff that doesn't even matter. Internet Bloodsports is dead. I mean, it is. Who else is doing it? Who else is doing anything close to that? I'm aware of streams where people go on and debate ideas. Still, to this day, people do that. Okay. I don't know. There's drama channels. You know, I've become aware of some of them. Some other ones that kind of orbit around, I guess, flamenco sphere or whatever. When his shit was sort of popping off, and I was looking at their stuff. I was like, okay, so some of these guys, they play Minecraft of all games, and they talk about internet drama. Oh, okay. I've pretty much talked about one guy, Ethan Ralph, for a long time. But the other thing I want to say here, that I'm probably not even going to say anything about the GTA 6 stuff, other than I'm not going to show it on the screen. You probably already seen the GTA 6 leaks. If I show it on the screen, dude, what do you think is going to happen? Take-Two Interactive is going to shut those videos down. They're going to ask those streams to be shut down. And you're not going to have an argument against it. But if you've seen the leak, pretty much GTA 6, you play as a Latina prostitute with a big ass, okay? And the graphics don't really look all that impressive. I wasn't impressed. The animations do look a little bit better. But those... You're gonna be fighting as a Latina, okay? All right? Trying to steal money so you could buy bread, you know, because capitalism is hard. All right, because it's not like the government doesn't issue out food stamps. It's not like there's not like food banks and shit. Yeah, some people would definitely, but actually no, the Latina character you play as isn't even hot though. Like they could have made her hot, but like she stick at certain parts, but like her face is like, it's like so average. Like they did put some makeup on her. I don't know, man. She looked like, honestly, when I saw it, I was like, wait, that's the character? That's you? She looks like one of those pedestrians. She looks like a GTA 5 pedestrian, and you're playing as that. Yeah, Coffee says they can't make female characters hot anymore. Right. Because misogyny or whatever. We're really, this stupid fucking feminist won. And, you know, feminists are ugly by nature, and they can't stand hot chicks, so they want all the chicks to look ugly. That's what's really going on there. The hot chicks, they don't care that men check them out or admire their looks, you know, hit on them. They like that. They want that. The hot chicks want that. Okay? They know the game, they understand the game. The ugly chicks, they realize the game too, but they realize they can't play the same way because they don't have the looks, and they don't know how to get the looks. And even if they got the look, they don't have the confidence. So they could change the rules of the game. They could change the rules, make it to where you can't, make it to where it's difficult to hit on chicks, make it where it's difficult to check them out and all that stuff, where it's difficult to cast hot chicks in roles, so difficult to put hot chicks in video games. You pretty much just have to play Japanese games now, okay? That's what you're gonna have to do. Probably that, though. Sometimes you have to question the characters, like, how old is this character in this game? Okay, if you say so. Take your meds, dead man. There's no medication that was gonna fix this. I don't have medication around me. It can't be fixed. Oh, they're waving goodbye. I saw that. I understood that. That's Sherbet Channel's great. Great stuff. Great stuff. That is essentially it, man. I don't... We're gonna... Like I said, I'm gonna stream on this channel Friday nights. In October, it's going to be the horror show, the Dead Man Horror Show. I already have some guests lined up and working on the atmosphere and a new character, so to speak, to host it. All right, not the skull hood look. For those who know what I'm talking about, can't wear that anyway because I had a kind of a rat issue in this garage in my attic and took care of that. It's been taken care of, but where I store the fucking costume shit, all the rats shit all over that fucking stuff. So, got new shit, got new stuff. I've been watching a lot of Gothic King Cobra to kind of get the look and mannerisms down. So, that's all I could say. I think it's gonna go well. I think it's gonna be fun. I think if it goes the way I want it to, it'll be a nice blend of horror elements, true crime shit, and yeah, maybe some drama stuff on the side, but something that's relatable. Like you dig too deep, if you get too esoteric about something, if you start referencing things that are in a small bubble that no one knows about, it gets difficult. Oh, coffee. Yes, I saw that. I saw that on the kill stream. That Cogs bro had a lot to say about his brother. Was what, a 14-year-old? Wow. Well, that would be a shame if that were to get out, right? Man. It's not like Cog would not have like some stupid defense about that, and his orbiters would still love him and still give him all sorts of money. Here's the thing, too. I realized when I first was doing the IBS stuff, and I was hopeful that maybe it was a scene, maybe something could happen from it. I was naive, all right. But through the process, I realized, wait a second, no one ever really gets destroyed or anything. You could reveal the most damning thing about somebody, and people don't really care. For the moment, they'll say things. But I don't know. They just look past that. They don't care. Think about that. I mean, aren't there Minecraft players that are outed as pedos that still have a following? What's up with that shit? I'm sure there are. Shit. I mean, Flamenco's been outed, and he still has a crowd, I think. I don't know. I don't really watch his streams. I'm sure he does. You know what? That's the last thing I think I'll say before I wrap this up, really. I'm really surprised that that DJ Axel didn't just double down and just admit that he is a PDF file and go all full on it, like a sort of like a Mr. Girl sort of way, because in a way there's an audience for that too, right? He would find people that have no problem with that, or just think he's joking or whatever. Yeah, there's there's jokes, and then there's actually hitting on minors. So that's too far, way too far. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been nice. You know where I stream? I stream primarily on Twitch now. Some of you guys hate Twitch. I understand. It is a land of double standards. Some chick got fucked in the ass. I would think it was the ass. I'm not sure. She got fucked hard and good. They gave her. They didn't even really ban her, right? I mean, but if you say the wrong word, you're gone, right? Yeah. So does that mean if I stream on Twitch and I'm receiving a blowjob under the table that it's A-okay? I guess that'd be fine, right? That'd be fucking fine. What if I hired a prostitute and was fucking the prostitute during a live stream on Twitch? Would that be A-okay? Would Bezos like that? Pronoun town. Yeah. My pronouns. Oh, man. I'm a deerkin. I'm a bisexual deerkin. Oh, shit. My pronoun is go fuck yourself. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe.